Alright guys, well, I just learned something. I can't remember exactly how I figured it out, but I didn't know that there was a difference between these two i5 processors, one being an LGA 1151 and the other one being an LG 1155. And I took the chips out of here very carelessly without realizing, and I tried to swap them. And what I did was I bent the pins, or somebody else had already straightened them. So this one is still bad. In a couple of places. Which is funny because this one actually looks better than the other one. And I just got the other motherboard to work. So what happened was I literally took two boards. They have different sockets. And I was looking at these notches. Well, they're further back on the other one. And I tried to see if I could put it in there. Now, I didn't try and put anything in this one, I don't think. I think just the way that I put the chip back in here, or maybe I ran my finger over it. I don't know. The only real spot where I see the damage is right here in this corner a little bit. When we come through, and I really need a microscope to do this. So then we flip the board the other direction, and then you now see the other one's really good. This is amazing how stupid this design is. And if you look on the internet, you'll see tons and tons of videos on how to straighten the pins. And you need to get in there with the little tiny needle. That's an acupuncture needle. And you get a lot of them, they get folded over backwards. I think I have two pins, possibly right here. That might be. I'm gonna try and see. And the problem is, you can't see any of this with your eye, really. If you look at the resolution on the peeling skin on my thumb, so that's like really what we're talking about here. They have a really strange look to them. I'm like, I'm not really sure. Maybe if I turn off the... I can't really get it to light up. It depends on the angle that you look at them. I think they have like an upturned sweep on the end of them. If you're just looking for anything that could be touching, I've also found kind of petting it, sort of, I guess, so to speak, in the direction that it goes can help kind of correct them. But I think it's a really terrible design. I don't know. I haven't been into computers in a really long time, but didn't the old chips have like really nice little pins on the bottom? And then this was just a complete socket, not some folded down tabs that could get screwed up. So honestly, don't see any reason why this one shouldn't work at this point, because the other one that I got over here is way worse. And I got it to work somewhat. At least I'm in the BIOS screen. So this is the same computers, if you've been following this channel, where I thought there was something else wrong with it, and I didn't realize that actually I screwed it up while I did it. I have no BIOS battery in here right now at the moment, and then 1 stick of RAM, and then I've got my SSD in here, the PNY. Well, also I'm learning something else. So some of these SSDs have cache in them, and I don't know how large of that it is, so it makes them faster, I guess. Well, this one came from Walmart, and I don't know what it's particularly rated at, but it's a brand name. So it looks like my package is probably not going to show up today either. Amazon once again promised a 2-day shipping. Well, it ended up at my carrier hub at 10:50 this morning being processed, but that's too late to go out for delivery, except for when they decide to do second deliveries. They've just consistently been screwing up, and it's particularly my area in northern Arizona that they want to screw up. If you're down in Phoenix, I doubt you're going to have any problems, but I don't know what the issue is with Amazon. If they continue to screw up like that, why don't they just say it's going to take 3 days, not 2? You know, just overcompensate, so that way if it shows up early, the customer is happy. Not the other way around if it shows up late instead of the promised time because they couldn't make the deadline. Now the customer's upset. But anyway, we got this one running. There's another hard drive I've got coming for another project. Whichever one of these motherboards I can revive is going to go in here. I believe this one probably can run the low voltage RAM. The other board is not supposed to run regular DDR3. This is a i5, I think it's called a 2500K, but the other one's a 6500, and it's well documented on Tom's Hardware and other places. So right now, I'm probably going to have to go to the thrift store and get another keyboard, because I can't get this one to work. It's a wireless keyboard. It will work, but I need a wired keyboard. I'm not interested in having all these wireless ones. And we're also streaming live right now, so they're hearing me in the background probably. Not a lot of people watching. So trying to do multiple things on the channel. Also, you're probably not going to get a live stream notice from me, because if I release 3 videos in a day, those count as my 3 notifications, and then when I go live you won't know. So what I really need to do is start scheduling the videos that I put out, which means I have to change exactly everything. I can't do this spontaneous content. I have to go and do like other channels do, and record a video, edit it, make it perfect, hide my imperfections, and release it at a set particular time. And I don't like doing that. I like to just kind of share what I'm doing on the fly without any filter. So anyway, I'm very happy that I got this thing up and working, at least to the point where I can see what I did wrong. Even if it never works again, I know what I did now. So that's the big thing. So let's see. I'm going to go get a keyboard, and I could probably just remove the one I have here, but I'm going to go check the thrift store anyways. So I will catch you guys later.